Hey guys, just before this video starts, if any of you guys are looking to buy or sell any cheap Rocket League credits, blueprints, items, basically anything you want, AOEAH is a third-party website that buys and sells Rocket League items. If you want to check it out, use the link in the description and use code XYZ on your checkout for 6% off your order. It's only been 2 days since Rocket League announced that you'll be able to bring items between platforms and still trade them. And titanium white Apex has already basically doubled in price. Alpha Cap has gone up by about 50% in value. And it's just feeling really good right now. Because today I'm going to show you guys something I haven't shown in a while, and it's my RLCS item collection. Because all of these items are skyrocketing in price right now. And all I can say is...
that was easy.
Simple as that. Simple as that. You know, all I had to do is just sit back, relax, put my feet up, and Epic Games is ruining the console economy for trading, and PC players are just... so much profit is coming to us right now. It's just really nice. It's just really, really nice, you know? But yeah, it's time. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, that we get started at looking at my my painted RLCS collection. So, you know, I got a handful of Striker Arrow Mages, nothing big. Just a handful of Striker and I think one score. Painted Aethers, nothing crazy. But now let's get into the Apexes. The Apexes. Alright. I don't even know where I want to start. I mean, you guys can clearly see, yeah, I already have showing the certifications and everything on the right side. You know, I got some scores, some guardians, you know, just some random certifications up top. Then we got a bunch of scorers here. You know, 2 score black, score burnt sienna, cobalt, crimson, forest green, gray, lime, orange, pink, purple. I believe that is the full score set missing titanium white, if I'm correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 colors. I'm missing saffron and sky blue as well. I am missing those from the score set. But, you know, a good chunk of the score painted Apex set, you know, nothing to be short of cool there, I guess. We got another lime and an orange Apex, you know, nothing crazy, just normal certifications. And now we get to the Striker painted Apexes, the stuff that everyone in this video, the stuff that everyone is watching this video for. This is the only reason you're here, probably. It's just like, you just want to see how much I actually have. Striker Black Apex, 2 Striker Cobalt, a Striker Forest Green, Gray, well, 2 Gray actually, a Striker Orange, 2 Striker Pinks, 2 Striker Purples, another Striker Purple, so actually 3, I don't know why are they separated there? Okay, 3 Striker Purples, a Striker Sky Blue, and that's all for the Strikers. I don't have a Striker Titanium White Apex. You know, I've been kind of thinking about one, because right now, on PC, you know, someone's asking 90,000 credits, and I was kind of tempted, but in my opinion, I just don't see myself spending that much money on a single painted wheel. Like, that's literally like $400 right there. I don't know. It's just not for me. And then we have the unpainted ones, you know, got black, burnt siennas, forest green, and a purple. Nothing crazy. Alright. But yeah, this is all of my score and striker painted Apexes in one screen right there. And I know this screen is making a lot of console traders very salty. So I am expecting on this video a lot of salty comments from console players being like, oh, it's so unfair, they're killing the market and they're making PC players rich. Yeah, they're just making it an open market. Prices are based on supply and demand. I mean, that's all it is. But hey, if you guys enjoy looking at my little collection, we're only just getting started. We're only in the A section of the alphabet. Feel free to hit that like button because I'm expecting a lot of dislikes from some salty Xbox and PS4 players. Next we got up in the list is Blast Rays. You know, I actually enjoyed the Blast Ray. The Blast Ray is one of my favorite boosts. I'd say it's in my top 5, depending on the painted variants. So I got a good chunk of these score set. I think I have 4 scores here. Yeah, crimson, orange, pink, saffron. I got those pretty cheap way back in the day. Along with the strikers, I got relatively cheap as well. Probably the entire striker set could have costed me under 100 keys back when I bought these. So these were almost nothing that I paid for them. It was when they were first releasing, and I'm like, hey, I kind of like this wheel. I'll just get a bunch of striker and score ones. I used them not very much. Ever since I got my Alpha Boost like a year and a half ago, I haven't really used it. Couple breakout RLCS decals. No one really cares about those. Let's see, decenniums. Decenniums are a fun one. I got score black, score purple, striker titanium white. I believe I have do I have a striker black? No, I don't. I thought I did. It must just be the score black ones. And then I got, another 10 unpainted black decenniums and 6, not unpainted, uncertified, or just normal black decenniums, I meant to say. And then 6 normal white decenniums. Pretty good, pretty good. Let's see, what's next? Dominus GT RLCS. Nothing crazy there. I actually like the Dominus Phantasmo decal, so I have 6 of them that I'm just kind of holding. Maybe they'll go up in price. I doubt it, though. Let's see. Dominus RLCS, the Striker Titanium White. This is an old one. This is an old one. When it first came out, I paid 5 keys for it. That's 500 credits right now. I paid 5 keys for it back when it first released, and now people are asking like anywhere between 50 and 100 keys worth of credits, which would be, I think, 5 to 10,000 credits. And this is PC prices, obviously, and they might not be completely updated because I haven't seen one of these in a while. But basically, I got this for dirt cheap, and now it's worth quite a bit more than what I paid. Because that's just how prices go with these. When they first release, they're pretty low, and then they always end up going really high in the future. And I think Dune Racer is next. Dune Racer, where is Dune Sweeper? Does it just skip the Dune Racers? I only had a few Dune Racers, I'm pretty sure. Where is it? Do I not have... Oh, there we go. I don't know why. Oh, because they're under Octane decal. They're under O, technically speaking, from alphabetical standings. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. I was like, why am I not seeing any of my Dune Racers? But that would make perfect sense. Let's make sure I don't skip anything here. Emeralds. Emeralds are a fun one. You know, I got a score black and a normal black. I figured I don't need to get a striker. I got a score titanium white and then 4 other titanium white ones. You know, nothing crazy. Just figured, you know, get a few of them because they have gone up in price a bit. I think they're around 110 keys each right now, which would be 11,000 credits. I bought them when they were like 40 keys worth, maybe, probably cheaper than that. I probably bought them when they were 25 to 30 keys each. So, you know, pretty good profit. Quadrupled my my credits on there. Fusions. Fusions are another one of the boosts that I love. Way back in the day, Cold Fusion came out as a DLC item. It's the blue glowing boost. It basically looks like a sky blue but brighter version of the Fusion. And I always was like, hey, you know, a painted version of this would be really cool because it was one of my favorite boosts anyways. And then Fusion came out as a RLCS drop. So I was extremely excited about that. And I got, I think 3 striker white Fusions here and 21 uncertified titanium white fusions, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 other random certifications. Yeah, 35 titanium white fusions plus 3 strikers. I mean, hey, what can I say? I love the boost. I love the boost, guys. Next, I believe we have the Helios. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Yep, titanium white Helios. I got these when they were 60 keys each. I believe. Yeah, when they were about 60 keys each at the time. That's what I paid for the score ones. I think I paid a little bit more, actually. I probably paid like 10 to 20 keys more. But yeah, I got these relatively cheap as well. Got 2 score white Helioses, and then a Guardian, and 2 default titanium whites, and then a couple other colors, sky blue, burnt sienna, nothing crazy. Let's see, let's keep scrolling through. What else? Ooh, hot rods. These ones, I don't know. Personally, I didn't really like the hot rod boost when it released, so I didn't invest into many of them. I personally just got the purple, the sky blue, and the forest green out of drops from watching the event, so those are the only ones I have. I didn't really trade for them because I didn't really like them personally. So I don't have too many of those. And we're gonna keep scrolling. Let's see what's next. Meridians. Meridians are a fun one. I like these because they're more of a clean look. So I bought pretty much the entire, or at least half of the striker set and half the score set. I bought the ones that I cared about, you know, like striker white, striker black. I picked up a striker cobalt and purple that were cheap. All the score items, I usually always pay like the same as uncertified. Whenever I see someone with a score RLCS item posting for the same price as default, I'll usually end up just buying it because I personally like score. And I figure if I'm not paying any extra for the certification, like if I'm just paying for the item and I get the score on top of that for free, basically, then I'll just end up copping it. Metal Stars, those were another good one that were clean. I didn't like these too much. I figured the black ones might go up over time, so I have 5 of them. But another one that's, it hasn't done very well in the market since they released. I mean, they've gone up a bit, but nothing compared to like Apexes or anything like that. The Ninja Wheels, those are an old one. I have the black Ninja Wheels, the gray, and a couple oranges. But again, it's one of those items that I just didn't like it when it came out, so I didn't invest into it. I only invest into items that I personally think are cool, because that way, if the investment doesn't go well, I end up just keeping them for my personal collection, and that way I can kind of justify the credits I spend as more of I'm buying it for the item so I can have it in my inventory to use in case the investment doesn't go very well. Then I can just kind of keep it. So ninjas I didn't really invest too much into. I guess I'll talk about the CRL items as well, because they're kind of RLCS items. They're a little bit different. But CRL Northerns were the Octane decal. I mean, there's such a clean decal. You can't go wrong with it. I got 2 titanium whites, and then they score titanium white on top of that. I only bought a few because I figured they were a bit of a risk, but I still just wanted to have a few. And then Dune Racers, I kind of talked about them earlier. I didn't have a ton. I bought the Lime because Lime is really cool, but I didn't really like the titanium white when it first released, so I didn't invest into it. But then the entire community exploded around Dune Racers, and these things shot up in price. And I was just a little bit late on the train. You know, when I would have been investing, sure, I would have made some profit if I had traded for some when they were spiking. But at that point, it's so minimal that you're just too late to the investment at that point. That's why I didn't buy many of the titanium whites or black or crimson or anything. So I just have these that I got from drops from the game themselves, and just watching the RLCS games. And then this is where we get into my Octane RLCS collection. I have quite a few of these. Let's see. I have Acrobat, Aviator Titanium White, Juggler, Scorer, let's see, Striker, Sweeper, Tactician, Victor. I mean, I have pretty much the best certifications in the game that you could ask for on all of these, and then 12 of the defaults. And then I also have Striker Crimson, Striker Force Green, Score Crimson as well. I mean, these are such a clean decal. I love them to death, so I'm just going to hold on to these for a long time. In my opinion, in the next year or two, these will be going up even more. I mean, they've already gone up so much since I traded for them originally that, I mean, my profit would be quadrupling my money at this point, but it's going to go up even further, though. I'm just going to probably end up keeping them. And let's see. What else do we got in the collection? Hmm. These are all just Rocket Pass items, so I'm skipping through these. Razzles! Razzles I never really liked, but I still bought a couple cheap Striker ones because they hit the market. They were pretty cheap at the time, so I'm like, alright, I'll just buy the Striker ones since they're pretty cheap. And these have gone up in price since I got them, but I don't know. I never really bought a ton of them. I know some people really love black Razzles for some reason. I don't understand it. They don't look good in my opinion, but I still have a pair. I guess just to have it at that point. Um, let's just keep going. All right, what's next? What's next in the list? Is there? Are we done with all the RLCS drops? I'm trying to think. Is there anything after like the S and the T? Let's keep going. I guess it doesn't look like there is. There we go. Yeah, that's the end. That is the end of my my collection for RLCS items. But obviously that's on this account. If you guys want, you know what? If you guys want to see what's in my storage accounts, I have 2 other accounts which are pretty close to what this has in value. But it's a bit more of a flex kind of account. If you guys want to have an inside little sneak peek on what those accounts have on them, if this video hits 1,000 likes, I'll go ahead and do a follow-up episode going through all of my storage accounts and looking at all the RLCS items I have hidden over on there. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, just kind of going through all of my RLCS collection now that everything is starting to skyrocket in price on PC because of Psyonix's announcement that you'll be able to bring items from one platform to another and still be able to trade them. These have just been skyrocketing a ton. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I would recommend if you're on PC, now is a better time than any to invest. I mean, prices have already gone up a bit, but you can still hop on the investment train for these RLCS items on PC before the update hits. And I think like 2 weeks or less. I don't know the exact date. But yeah, take care, guys. See you in a bit. Peace out.